thealexshow.tv. Please read the important disclaimer on your screen. All of the content provided is for entertainment purposes only. It should not be taken as medical or legal advice. Please contact your doctor or lawyer if you require such advice. Thank you. The show starts right now. Hello, welcome to this new episode of thealexshow.tv. This is episode 299 from March the 1st of the year 2024. Today's a Friday. And today is going to be a new wrinkle, a new type of show here on the channel. I'm going to do a review on a Netflix series. Again, trying to, approach more of you and do interesting stuff and not necessarily be talking about spirituality and the universe all the time. This is a very interesting one because I really like this series. The name is Cubra, and I was thinking of including the trailer here as a supporting video. But then when I investigated a little bit more, I already had what is called copyright strikes on other episodes I couldn't upload to the channel by presenting trailers from movies and that. And it depends really on the studio and depends on the company that owns the copyright if they do allow that on other videos for criticism or for, as a supporting video, basically something you're not monetizing or anything like that. And in this case, I investigated the license and no, Netflix is not allowing the trailer to appear on other shows. So it's not a YouTube thing. Let's try to be here, to explain things correctly. It's not that YouTube doesn't want me to do this video or anything like that. It's just YouTube has to follow the guidelines that the trailer is not allowed on other videos and it will delete my show from appearing. So as I don't want to do this 2 times, I decided not to include the trailer, but you can find the link on the show notes. And then if you enjoy what you see on the show notes of the trailer, you can find the direct link to Netflix. But it's very easy to find this Turkish series called Cubra, okay? And I want to clarify, if you haven't seen it, of course, if you're looking at the review, you have seen it and you're interested in my opinion, then there's no problem. But if you haven't seen it, I'm going to unfortunately spoil or do spoilers the series because it has a very, very interesting twist at the end of episode 7. It's 8 episodes. There's only 1 season so far. I do believe that Netflix or the producer of the show have already filmed season 2, so it's going to be an interesting one. But at the end, for the first 7 episodes, I think we are all thinking one thing, and suddenly at the end of episode 7, there is this bombshell on who is really Cubra and who was the character of the series really talking to. So, in a nutshell, we don't have to go long on this one. Cubra is a Turkish series that speaks about a gentleman out there in Istanbul. A young man has a normal life, a girlfriend, a fiance. He works in a machine shop, and he suddenly has a moment that there is a problem out there in the street, that a car is on fire, and there's a child inside, and he feels something inside him ring to save the child, and he goes and saves the child when everyone else was watching, afraid from the fire and things like that. So he gets a little bit notoriety from this great thing he does of saving the child, and he starts receiving messages on an app from another person or something called Cubra, okay? So the messages seem, again, this is where I'm starting to spoil the series. So you decide if what I said so far interests you and you don't want to hear the details, then you probably need to stop right now and just go to the trailer on Netflix and watch it. Highly recommendable. So he starts getting these messages, and they are kind of in a spiritual form. And these messages do appear to be magical in the sense that they know too much about this gentleman and about the character and his life and all that. And he eventually starts thinking he's receiving messages from God that we know in the Islamic religion referred to as Allah. By the information he's given, he eventually helps save a kidnapped girl. He starts, starts warning people about something that happened there in Istanbul. The light goes out. There's this kind of sonic boom, and he suggested everyone previously that day to be at home and don't go out. So everyone starts, there's like a cult or a following, starting to following as I'm going along here through the episodes. And what I do like about this is a couple of things. One, he rejects violence completely when this movement he's creating and his followers starts being pressed by the police, by other agendas. Because when you start getting notoriety, and if if apparently you have done miracles and stuff like that, you will eventually get some backlash. Okay. So in this case, he's all about not embracing violence, which I liked. And the other part is all about creating a movement of people helping people. I like that. I like that because at the end, I think the mission here on this planet, in this very convoluted, strange reality, in this reality that we don't know if it's a test, if it's a glitch, if it's supposed to be like this, I believe one of the main tests is for us to discover we're here, to help each other, we're here to assist each other. We are here to be strong. So as you are strong, like this gentleman in the screen right now on the show, he becomes so strong, his faith, his spirituality becomes so strong that you can help others that way. And yes, he starts building this kind of a foundation for the financial, you have to do it the proper way for taxes. And so the government is not something that sees as something fishy or anything like that. But then as the series is going on and a lot of things happen in the life and with his sister, his fiance, his mother, and how they react to this notoriety of apparently being a selected one. That's the part I didn't like, by the way. As I share with you, I do believe there are no special ones. We're all special. We're all equal in that sense on God's eyes. Just think about it. Will God pick special people? God loves us all equally. So I totally disagree on that sense that that he was special, he was elected for some way. And so as it's going like that, this is where you might want to stop the video. You intend to watch the series because this is a huge spoiler. At the end of episode 7, he gets the information that Kubra, the entity he has been talking to, that he felt through the information he was receiving, he was talking to Allah, he was talking to God, is actually an AI program. And that is a moment like, what? So they explain on the last episode, episode 8, like half the episode is a previous story on how a company out there in Istanbul sells this AI program, and it becomes so self-aware, it becomes so powerful that the creator of this AI entity or something like that creates this project called Kubra to try to, play God in a way. Very strange stuff. That also was not to my liking very much. And that's the fear some have on AI becoming so powerful, it can become like God. No, never. AI, let's remember, is just an artificial thing created by humans. It's actually just, the intelligence of humans with the power of machines. I don't particularly see it as something beautiful or anything like that. I'm not particularly obsessed with its power or anything like that. And for me, it was kind of a strange twist that, yes, he's, for example, in episode 1 at the end, taken to a mountain, to a hill, and you could see Istanbul at night and the lights, and suddenly all Istanbul goes dark. That was the AI program actually hacking power stations, because that's the key of the issue here, that the AI program apparently tells, which I believe is something very, very difficult that it could happen, that it could hack any machine because it has some cover and new power to develop all the encryption keys and all that. So he hacks the power plants and creates a blackout in Istanbul. But our character interprets that like a lie, showing him something, okay, showing him his power. Other thing that doesn't resonate with me, I'm sorry about that, but doesn't resonate with me a lot, is the fact that we tend to put a lot of weight on miracles being done by this, by someone that apparently is in contact with God, and we're impressed by these miracles. Predictions, yeah, like something's going to happen today, tomorrow, or the information that was they were able to find this kidnapped girl, stuff like that, and we are obsessed, I think, through humanity and through historic religions tales, that these miracles, these supernatural, these superhumans, that they have to be divine, they have to be connected to God because they can do things that regular humans don't. Totally disagree with all that. I totally disagree with all that. We are all able to do powerful miracles. We're all able to do incredible things. We're just going to learn it through our wisdom at our own time when we have the maturity to handle that and not abuse it. So in a nutshell, I highly suggest Kubra. I'm sorry I spoiled it for you. Great Turkish series. And I'm looking forward to season 2, which apparently should come out next year, 2020. No, sorry, it should come out later this year, at the end of the year 2024, apparently. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And I hope you enjoy this different episode, short Friday episode on, reviewing a Netflix series. Again, this was a suggestion from a viewer, by the way. And the first series I wanted to choose is Kubra. It's a recent one, because probably a month in the platform. Really, really enjoy it. Even if I disagree with some of these, supernatural ways of looking at things and miracles, and how people try to worship this person that apparently had a connection with God. We all have a connection with God. I'm gonna keep insisting on that one. We all have a divine connection. We're all divine. The thing is, as humans, we tend to always want to lower ourselves and see this higher power. So I don't know, we intrinsically are afraid of it. I don't know what's the deal, but we tend to see divinity as the power to do powerful things, miracles and that, like fly around and stuff like that. And that's how I think thousands of years ago, primitive people will paint humans that were able to do, or people from other places or something like that. They will paint them as gods by the things they were able to do. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this review and this short Friday episode. And if everything's okay, I shall see you back on Monday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy it any way you want. Thank you for watching. You honor me. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover yourself. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and guidance. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover yourself? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to yourself and the universe. Request to be connected and ask, who am I? Where do I come from? You will start getting signs, breadcrumbs and signals. You will notice how your notions about those realities start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering yourself equals to breaking your matrix. Your self-imposed limits will fall and you will be ready to serve humanity and help break this spell and deception on us. But you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will start a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, loss, envy, violence, justice, true violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only the evildoers and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Please relax and enjoy life. When everyone breaks their own matrix, humanity through our community consciousness will break the final spell. The new world will start and everything will gradually fall. Governments, hierarchies, and the medical and financial system will go from scarcity to abundance. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this episode. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you'd like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@thealexshow.tv. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.thealexshow.tv. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very